Well, with motocross coming up, it's time to check in on some of the should-be heavy hitters. And this one, we're talking about Austin Forkner, who the news is not good. Now, obviously, that big crash he had right there did a bunch of damage to him, and he said partially it was because of his contacts falling out. So since he's had LASIK, which is good, not excuse, but that problem should never happen again. But also, there is the main problem of, well, the damage that happened. So, obviously, you go up to the people who know, and this is coming straight from Steve Mathis, Pulpamex, which you will see right here, which he answered me on Twitter saying, quote, "They found another issue with him while he was healing, and he will be out a while." If you read that the way I do, he will be out a while. That doesn't mean like a quick thing. That means he's going to be out for multiple weeks, multiple months, you know, kind of sad to say, pretty much the story with Forkner for a long time. I don't think, if I correct me if I'm wrong here, but he hasn't finished a season, or at least a supercross season, since like 2017. You gotta say, at one point, Austin Forkner and Chase Sexton were competing for this same 250 title. And you gotta look at it now. Forkner is still in the 250s, and Chase has moved up to the 450s, won a title, is on a different team, and just it's crazy to think that like, and obviously that's what happened to him right there. CT scan is back, fractured L3, L4. So it's just it. Oh yeah, and the scapula too. So he was seriously hurt from this. I mean, obviously, if you fall from that height at that speed onto your back onto cement basically, or whatever, the plywood onto cement, it's going to do damage. But it just sucks because this year he looked really good. He looked really fast. I mean, he always looks fast, but he was looking consistent, not just super speed and problems. He looked good all year long without any, you know, without any main issues. And then this just kind of freak accident, doesn't even look like he was had any problems going in, just kind of fell. I don't know. It's obviously kind of fell is not exactly right, but it's one of those things that you got to say, for him it sucks. Every single year it's major injury. It's not like, oh, twisted my ankle or I have some inflammation, I can't race. It's no, it's broken, fractured spine. It's, when he hit his stomach a few years ago and I think he ruptured his spleen or whatever it was. It's major injuries with him every year. And he still hasn't even gotten out of the 250 division. You got to say at some point, when does it become not worth it? I mean, obviously, all these guys have known is just racing for their whole life. But the way I hear it, the way I read it, he's going to be out for probably the most of motocross. So don't look to him to be a title contender, and who knows. But comments below, tell me what you think. Who's going to win the 250s? Who's going to win the 450s? Are you excited for motocross? Are you going to any rounds? Whatever it is, comment down below. While you're down there, make sure to like, share, subscribe. Do all the fun things this platform allows you to do, because it really just helps me out and I appreciate it. And with that, I'll see you later. Peace.